Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 8619, Vahki Keerakh. This set is recommended for ages 7 and up, and has around 33 pieces. So here, taking a look at the canister, we've got the Bionicle logo, as well as the website there. Then we've got the Metro Nui logo, LEGO logo down here at the corner, in the bottom. Vahki Keerakh, of course got a picture of him, the actual set, shows you can fire off the disc launcher, and set info. And then on the back we have some information, and it shows you can put them in spider mode, and then also in the canister. And I feel like there's supposed to be a number right there or something. I don't know, it's cut off. I did get this set used, so I didn't open this up myself, but I feel like there's supposed to be a number right there. I don't know what. But also, just taking a look at the canister lid, you can see you've got the LEGO logo right there, which is really cool. And then here on the top, we've got some Matoran language, which it says Bionicle, I believe. I think so. That's a B-I-O-N, so on and so forth. But that's really cool. And this actually does serve another purpose, the canister lid. But we'll go ahead and take a look at that later. Let's go ahead and take a look at Vahki Keerakh himself, though, or itself. So here is Vahki Keerakh, and I will start off, well, first of all, the color scheme consists of white, dark bluish gray, silver, and light, translight blue, I believe. So, very solid color scheme. There really isn't too many other colors other than that, besides like the disc and the gears, and I guess technically a bit of black and the tan, but those are hardly noticeable at all. But yeah, I guess we'll start off with play features. So one play feature is the fact that you can move the arms using a gear function. So this one, it has a similar gear function to the Rakshi, where there is a gear on the back. When you twist it, the arms go side to side. And I think this is a really cool play feature. Definitely really fun. Then the next play feature is obviously the disc launcher, which basically how that works is there's a little thing right here where you can squeeze down and you shoot it out just like that. Works very nicely, or at least sometimes for me. I like to shoot it or press it up here at the front. I'm not sure if that damages the pieces at all. So far, I don't think it's done it to me, but I like to do it up here because that way it shoots out a lot faster and harder. So I like doing that, but doing it back here also works pretty well as well. But other than that, that is pretty much it for play features. But posability-wise, very standard articulation, I guess, in the legs. The arms are using those Toamata arms. They're using them in white here. So there isn't a whole lot of posability in those. You only got one right there, and that's really about it. And then you've also got, you got that posability, I guess, which I don't know if that really counts, but it's there. Yeah, and then of course, oh wait, there is one more play feature I forgot to mention. You can actually turn this guy into sort of like a spider mode or something. So basically, you flip the arms up like that, and then you flip the head around, and then you line up the foot with this little indent or whatever on the leg. You do that with both feet, and then you sort of do this, or whatever this is. And then you got it in spider mode, or whatever it's called. So yeah, there's that. And you can still fire off the disc launcher. And with the gear function, you can't really use the gear functions. You sort of can to make it look like he's walking, but it's a little bit difficult, and it's, I guess, not as fun. You can sort of do it there. That's sort of cool, actually. But yeah. There's always that, I guess. One thing I think I'll also point out is that the disc, I just learned this, but apparently the discs that you get in a set, apparently they have exclusive codes. So this code on this disc is 447, so you can only get a disc with that specific code in this set. I believe that's how it works, and it's probably something I should have mentioned in the reviews for Eerie and Akmau, but I did not know that before, but now I do. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot to the Vahki, and pretty much this is the only Vahki I'm going to get, because all of the Vahki are pretty much the same, except for color variation, except they have different colors and their weapons are different, and then different discs and all. But yeah, overall that's really all there is to Keerakh. So let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions and another thing that was included in this set. Okay, one more thing before I move on to the other instructions and stuff. So let me show you the other thing that you can use the canister lid for. So you can take out the disc and you can set the disc on top. It's not connected to the lid in any way, but it just stays in place. I'm pretty sure this was intentional. It just fits right there pretty good. It doesn't stay there if you like flip it upside down. It's very loose. Doesn't connect to the canister lid at all, but it's just sort of there, I guess, for display purposes. And then, of course, you could also put the Vahki in the canister. You have to take off the weapons. You have to sort of fold him up a bit, so sort of get his legs in position, put his head down like that. So there. Just like that, and you put him into the canister, not like that, but you have to do him like sort of in sideways, I guess. Like that, and then you could just put the weapons in there, as well as the disc, and put the canister lid on, and it works very nicely for compact storage and traveling, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions and that other thing. So fortunately for me, the eBay order that I made for this set actually included the instructions, and it also included the Konoka Card, which I'll take a look at in a second, but taking a quick look here through the instruction manual, we've got the same stuff as on the front of the canister pretty much. Here it shows a little picture of Metru Nui and a bunch of the Metrus with the Toa in them, with the Toa Metru, so very cool. And then the instructions, the old style artwork for the instructions, which it's still very cool to see that sort of style. Then we move forward, and then it shows how to put it into like spider mode, and also shows how to put it into the canister. And then it shows the combination, or at least part of the instructions for the combination model between the other two Vahki that you see, the blue one and the brown one. So yeah. And then we have advertisement for all of the other Vahki. Advertisement, well, it shows both of the combination models for the Vahki, I believe. Maybe they're the Vahki Nui? I don't know. Then advertisement for the Titans for 2004, Turaga, Doom, and Nivok. Yeah, Nivok. The Nidiki and Kreka. And then advertisement for, of course, the Toa Metru. As well as the Metru Torin, or Matoran of Metru Nui. As well as the disc packs, which I do want to get one of those one day, because they come with different colored disc launchers, which is really cool. And then this thing, which is really old. It even has like a thing for clickets, which is weird. And yeah, and then advertisement for Bionicle 2, Legends of Metru Nui, which is probably one of my favorite Bionicle movies still. I don't know. But anyways, there's also this thing. So the Konoka Card. So this is what it looks like on the front. It's got Bionicle, logo there, Konoka, and then got a disc with Keerakh. There. It says this is like 180 points. I don't know exactly how the Konoka Club worked, but I think it's similar to how Biocodes worked, that's something I'm a little bit more familiar with. I believe they actually changed the name from Konoka Club to Biocodes. But yeah, then you've got a code there. I don't know if I should have hidden that or something, but oh well. I don't think it can be used anymore. But I got cool Metru Nui artwork there, which looks really cool, and then it shows like I guess you can get points or whatever or something. I don't exactly know how this works, but pretty neat that I have it, I guess. But anyways, that's pretty much it for that. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. So overall, Vahki Keerakh here is a pretty neat set. If you are gonna get any of the Vahki, I'm not exactly sure which one to recommend, because this is the only one that I have. However, I can pretty much say for certain that they're pretty much all the same, minus some color variations and the discs and the weapons and all that. However, I would say this one, I don't know, I feel like I should have gotten a different colored Vahki, because, I don't know, the white one, I don't know, because the white, usually, old white pieces are tended to yellow over time, I guess, at least when it's in direct sunlight, and that can also, I don't know, it's also very obvious to notice when it collects dust. You can definitely see, well, not here, but it's definitely, you can easily notice that it's collecting a lot of dust. I don't know. I would maybe recommend, I don't know, and also its color scheme is gray and white, so it is a bit boring, and the only like blue on the set is on the disc, and just this big chunk of blue right here on the head, which it would have been nice if there was more blue spread out throughout the set. That would have looked a lot nicer, but oh well. But overall, if you are going to get a Vahki, I would have to say you shouldn't get this one. If you're just going to get one of the Vahki, I wouldn't recommend this one exactly. But, I mean, unless you really want to get this one, then I would go for it. I really do like the weapons on these ones. You've got sort of, they're like razor blade type things or something. I think the weapons on this Vahki are really cool. I mean, compared to, like, Borderak, which the weapons for that Vahki is just, those weapons are really common. You can get those weapons in a lot of sets. It just really depends on, I guess, which one looks, I guess, more appealing color-wise to use. So, yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about Vahki Keerakh, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!